guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things that you can cut out of your budget and stop buying in order to save yourself money. If you've seen my most recent video, I share all about how I'm starting my very own debt-free journey. Currently, Erin and I have over $18,000 worth of debt, and we're really committed to paying off all of that debt in the next year or so. So I decided to document that journey on YouTube to share with you all. And in paying off debt and in order to pay that off as fast as possible, we're really trying hard to save as much money as we can. So I'm trying to find things that I can cut out of my budget in order to save a few extra dollars. So that's where the inspiration for this video came from, and I really hope you find it helpful and inspiring if you're trying to save money too. If you like videos like this and if you're trying to save money yourself, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because I would really appreciate it. And also hit the red subscribe button if you're new so that you can join our YouTube family and be a part of all of my future videos. So the very first thing that you can stop buying every month in order to save yourself a whole whack ton of money is extra phone data. So if you're the type of person that uses a lot of phone data, it might be worthwhile to try and cut down and use as much free Wi-Fi as you can. Data on your phone is so expensive. I honestly wish that I could just completely get rid of all of my data and just do like a pay-as-you-go plan, but I do need to have data because I am so bad with directions. So I rely totally on Google Maps when I'm out driving. I never know where I'm going and I always feel like I'm gonna get lost. Calling and texting is really the only thing that I absolutely need to use my phone for other than the Google Maps like I just said. I do use my data to check YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook just because I have it, but if I didn't and I did have to get rid of my data, I could totally just use the free Wi-Fi and just check Facebook and Instagram when I had Wi-Fi. Data overage charges is another thing that can really make a big dent in your budget. When you're not paying attention and you're going over your data each month, this can be up to $100 that you're paying extra just because you're not paying attention to how much data you're using. Something else that I'm gonna suggest that you stop buying in order to save money is teeth whitening products. So not only is this not a necessity, but there are other things that you can use to whiten your teeth that are a lot cheaper than the traditional white strips. So although I've never tried this myself, I've heard that coconut oil is actually super good for whitening your teeth. So I think it's called oil pulling or something, but basically what you do is you put coconut oil in your mouth and you rinse it around with some water, and it's supposed to work really well for whitening your teeth. So this is something that I want to do. I want to pick up like a big jar of coconut oil because not only can you whiten your teeth with it, but you can use it as a makeup remover and as a lotion. So like I said, you can also use coconut oil and a face cloth to remove your makeup, so you no longer have to buy all of that extra makeup remover at the drugstore, and this will save you a few dollars every month. If you don't want to use coconut oil to take off your makeup, I have a few makeup eraser cloths that work so well when I'm taking off my makeup. It's just a microfiber cloth that you get wet, wipe it all over your face, and it instantly takes off all of my makeup. The next item that I'm going to suggest you stop buying in order to save money actually makes me kind of sad because I love spending money on these things, and that is books. But there are so many different ways that you can get books for free, so I can't really justify paying money for books while I'm trying to pay off my debt. One of the ways that you can get books for free is just by posting on Facebook or texting some of your friends, just saying, hey, do you have any books laying around that you really liked and that you're not gonna read again? Maybe I could borrow them. Or there's libraries in pretty much every major city or town. I know we have a library here in Halifax that's super big and you can borrow so many books for free. And also there's apps on your phone that you can download, which if you have a library card, you can borrow books through the app and just read them right on your phone or your iPad. I'm a little bit biased when it comes to these next items that I think you should stop buying, mostly because I stopped buying them years ago and they are very wasteful and bad for the planet. So I think in order to save a few extra bucks this month, you can stop buying tinfoil, plastic wrap, Ziploc bags, and paper towels. There are so many reusable things that you can put in the place of these items that will save you waste and save you a whole bunch of money. So for example, I don't buy plastic wrap and I don't buy Ziploc bags. Anything that I need to take with me or that I need to save just goes in a reusable container in my fridge, and that works really well. I also have a whole bunch of cloths that I cut up that I keep in my kitchen drawers that just replaces my paper towel. So if there's ever a spill or if I need to wipe my hands or something, I have a reusable cloth. Once those are dirty, I just throw them in the washing machine and then reuse them. Another group of items that you can stop buying in order to save a few extra dollars this month are cleaning products. Now, I'm not saying to completely stop stop cleaning your house this month, what I'm suggesting is that you just purchase one all-purpose cleaner and use that for the majority of your house. This is what I have always done. It works perfectly and I find my space is totally clean, but I don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on different cleaning products. So cleaning companies will come out with cleaners for everything, like a cleaner for your sink, your toilet, your windows, your counters. Basically, you're just wasting your money by buying all of these different cleaners when you could buy one all-purpose cleaner that will clean everything, kill all the germs, and it works perfectly fine. The next thing that you can stop paying for in order to save a lot of money is cable or streaming services. After I left for university and then got my own apartment, I just never paid for cable because I really didn't see the point in paying like an extra $100 a month to have cable when we had a family Netflix account. But that being said, I think there's so many streaming services out there right now that can add up so quickly when you have all of them that you're pretty much paying a cable bill, even though you don't feel like you are because you just have all of these little subscription services. So right now there's like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Crave. There's probably more. Oh, and Disney Plus. There's probably even more than that I'm missing. I suggest just picking one or two that you really like and sticking with those. Currently, we have Netflix and Disney Plus, which works really well for us, and we only need the two. I want you guys to take a second and think about what your weakness product or your weakness purchase is. And this is the thing that you spend the most money on every single month. So maybe that's going to Starbucks for coffee, maybe that's wine, lipstick, sushi. It could be anything that is kind of like your guilty pleasure that you spend the most money on. And no, I'm not gonna tell you to totally stop buying all of these things. What I'm gonna suggest to you is that you cut back a little bit. So instead of going out for coffee 5 days a week, maybe cut it back to 2 or 3. Instead of going out to eat sushi 3 times a week, maybe cut it down to just once a week. It's still important that we enjoy our lives and that we spend our hard-earned money on things that make us happy, but maybe try not to go overboard this month, cut back a little bit, and save a few extra dollars. The next group of items that I've cut out of my budget that has saved me a bunch of money is unhealthy snacks. So not only are you saving money if you're not purchasing unhealthy snacks, but it's also healthier for you and your body is gonna thank you for it. So normally I would go to the grocery store and buy cookies, chips, maybe a chocolate bar or two, and definitely some ice cream because ice cream is my weakness. I freaking love ice cream, but I have really tried hard to cut down. So I'm saving money and I'm eating healthier and it's a win-win. Something else that's gonna save you a few dollars every month if you stop buying it is shaving cream. And I stopped buying shaving cream, I think when I was in high school. I realized that I can just use hair conditioner or even just body soap to shave my legs and to shave my armpits. It works fine for me, and yeah, I just don't have to buy it anymore and I can save some extra money every month. I know this next idea is gonna save you guys a lot of money, and that is to stop buying duplicates. So do you ever go out to the mall, maybe you're going to Winners or HomeSense, and you see a new spatula for your kitchen, or maybe you see like a vase or a basket, and you think, oh, I have some of these at home, but I don't have one that looks exactly like this, or I don't have one in this color. Basically what you're doing is you're just buying a duplicate product that's gonna clutter up your house, and it's also gonna cost you extra money. So when you're out shopping, if you see something that you like, just think about if you already have a product like that at home, and if you do, don't buy it. I cannot think about anything that will eat up your money faster than fast fashion, and that's why I'm suggesting to you to stop buying fast fashion in order to save some extra money. I was so bad for going to all of those cheap stores every single weekend, buying a whole bunch of clothes. I'd wear them for a few weeks and then they'd get holes and they'd rip, and it was just a constant cycle of buying clothes that weren't great quality, they would break, and then I'd have to buy them again. So about a year ago, I made the switch to shop completely secondhand. Whenever I need new clothes, I go to the thrift store and I see what I can find, and sometimes I still will buy some fast fashion items from the thrift store, but I don't feel as bad because they're way cheaper than if I was buying them new, and because I'm buying them secondhand, I'm also doing good for the planet and I'm giving the clothes a new life. I also try and take really good care of my clothes even if they are considered fast fashion, and when I say I take good care of my clothes, what I mean by this is that I won't excessively wash it, or I won't put it in the dryer if it doesn't seem like a fabric that will hold up well in the dryer. So if I'm only wearing something for a few hours, I won't wash it because that just decreases the length of the time that you're probably gonna have the item, because washing is hard on your clothes. So if I'm only wearing something for a few hours, I'll just hang it back up in my closet because it's really not dirty. And then I also have a drying rack that I hang my clothes on if it doesn't seem like it would do well in the dryer. So those are the ways that I kind of save my clothes and make them last a little bit longer. All right, everyone, so those are all of the ideas that I have for you of things that you can stop buying in order to save save some extra money this month. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because I really appreciate it and it really supports the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button so that you can join our YouTube family. And down below in the description, I have our private Facebook group that I would love for you to join. I also have my Instagram, my other Facebook page, all of that kind of stuff for you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.